concurrent lines. Concurrent lines. Let's just first draw a diagram of concurrent lines. These are two lines, L, M, and now third line, line N, and passing all of them passing through point P. So what concurrent means? Three or more lines in a plane passing through, or we can say all of them passing through the same point, and this point is P. And such lines are known as concurrent lines. And the point here, point P is point of concurrence. That is concurrency or concurrent lines. Now collinear points. So let us consider 3 points A, B, and C in a plane. And if we draw a line L passing through, L passing through 2 points A and B, then there will be 2 possibilities. So if we draw a line passing through, we have actually, let's just complete the statement. We have points A, B, C in a plane. If we draw a line L passing through 2 points A, B, then there will be 2 possibilities for the other point, that is C. Point C lies on the line L, or point C does not lie on the line L. That will be 2 possibilities. And let's just first say, if we draw a line, first we'll draw points A, B, C, and if we draw a line that is passing through A and point A and B, and there is a possibility first that point C lies on that line. So first, this is the first case. And the second case will be points A, B, point goes through these points A and B, and point C lies outside of the plane. So the first case where point C lies on the line. So if points A, so in the first case point C lies on the line L, and if points A, B and C lies or lie on the same line and are said to be collinear. And in second case, point C does not lie on the line L. So the points A, B and C do not lie on the same line and are said to be non-collinear points. So if all means, for what we consider point is going line is going through 2 points, and if the other point lies on that line, it will be said that point A, B and C are collinear points. But in the same case, if that point in the same case about 2 points, that is line going through these 2 points, but point C lies outside of the line in a plane, then we say that A and B and C are non-collinear points. So in simplified, or in other words, we can say that 3 or more points are said to be collinear if the line passing through any two of the points so 3 or more points are said to be collinear if the line passing through any two of the points passes the other points also. We should drop this any other point also. So 3 or more points are said to be collinear if the line passing through 2 of the points passes the other points also. So basically line passes through all that 1, 2, that A, B, C. So here comes 3 points and line passes through all of them. So these are collinear. Now line segment. So let A and B 2 points in a plane and L be the line passing through A and B. Then the portion of the line L between points A and B is called segment AB. So let AB 2 points in a plane and line L passing through these 2 points, line L passing through these points, the portion of the line L between 2 points. So this portion, the portion between 2 points AB is called segment. So this is segment AB and it is called line segment. And length of the line segment is distance between the points A and B in a plane. Now let's see ray. So what ray says? Part of a line that extends indefinitely in one direction from an initial point let's say O, from initial point O on a line is called a ray. So let's say this is a line, but part of the line that extends indefinitely from initial point O. So this part of the line is indefinitely on the right side, and so from this point the line segment which is extending indefinitely becomes a ray. So we just draw this part of the line. So this is ray. The initial point we point it as O, and this part of the line goes indefinitely incrementing in one direction, or it is extends indefinitely in one direction. So this is a ray and it is part of a line segment, and when any given point on the ray, so this is, we say, let's initial point, that is O, this is a line L, this is a line L, we just dropped out the part of the line which acts as a ray, and its initial point is O. initial point, and let's say a point A lies on that part of the line. So now we say A lies on the ray, and we say that is it is given point. So ray with O as initial point and passing through a given point A, we call it as ray OA. So we call such line segment as ray OA and written as OA and arrow on their head. That is symbol of a ray OA, or read as ray OA. So in other words, ray OA means that ray starts from its initial point O. Ray starts from its initial point O and passes through A, passes through point A extending indefinitely in the direction from O to A. So this is the initial point which line we can say that ray starts from initial point O, passes through given point A and extends indefinitely, means it goes on in the direction O to A. That is important, in the direction O to A, and that's why it is written like this, and it is says as ray OA.